Yo, what is up, guys? It's Heat on TV here, and we're back with, this time, a World War II video. We've been live streaming it on Twitch, and we've been live streaming it on YouTube. We're definitely going to start PUBG. We just got it today. Not sure if we're doing it on Twitch or on YouTube, but catch us later, definitely. But today we're talking about the M1 Garand and the Kar 98K and other guns in World War II. And like Prestigious Key said, shout out to him, but I can't put it any better way than Sledgehammer is kissing ass to the pro players, and it's pissing off the majority who are just looking to have fun in COD. And honestly, it's pissing me off so much that I was actually thinking about making a petition where they did with Battlefront, trying to get EA to lose the rights to it. I kind of want to make a petition to get Sledgehammer to lose the rights, because they're making this game franchise go into the dirt by kissing ass to the minority of esports. And if you don't know what esports is basically like the Super Bowl of COD. It's all the try-hard players and everybody, and they go in, they're like, they get to basically have a say in and vote in which guns get nerfed, which guns get buffed, you know, what happens and this and that, when COD was based on having fun. And when it's based on having fun and making people rage and you're just having a good laugh, there's no need to take it serious and be like, dude, this gun is so fucking OP. You know, it's not even fun to play the game anymore. Knowing damn well that the minorities and the esports and all those pro players have different standards from core lobbies or hardcore lobbies. You know, they may play in hardcore, but they have different standards, you know. And with the M1 Garand, in core, I think it's like a 2-shot kill potential. And let me say something that makes this gun go not OP at all. Everybody's like, oh, it's OP as shit. Look at the recoil, alright? The recoil on this gun is so horrible. It is completely horrible. Unless you have some skill using this gun, you will not be accurate with this gun at all. If you can see in the gameplay footage, the recoil from far distance is horrible. Let me also talk about another downside, is close range combat. Close range combat with this gun is not the best, you know. Personally, it's better than some, but it's not the best, once again. And the recoil is just straight terrible. Now, what I also dislike about it is the loud-ass sound when reloading. That ching. Yeah, well, when you're playing Search and Destroy, you get fucking found when you shoot and you reload. You kind of just can't reload. Now, let me also talk about the Kar 98K. They're talking about nerfing the scope in time. And why would they nerf in the scope in time? I feel like they're going to make it like the Lee Enfield. And if you don't use that sniper, the Lee Enfield, when you zoom in, it's slow as all hell. And it's almost one of the worst snipers because I don't like to use it. Although it is powerful, I don't like to use it because of how slow it is. If they need to nerf anything, they need to nerf the Caravan, or the Caravan, whatever you want to call it. Because that scope in time and that fire rate is deadly as hell in whatever you're playing. Because I know on one map, USS Texas, as soon as you go on that right or left side, depending on where you spawn, they have those Caravans out, you're dead no matter what. You can't even get around the corner. That's how fast the rate of fire is. And now also, I heard they're talking about nerfing the bar and the STG-44 and maybe the FG-42. And personally, do I think they need to nerf the bar? I think they do, because I've seen a rise in people using the bar lately. The bar has been slowly growing in popularity due to its overpoweredness. Do I think it needs to be nerfed to a point where no one wants to use it? No, because the gun looks nice. It's a cool gun. But I don't think it needs to be as OP as it is. Now, the STG-44, it's been needing a nerf for a while, and it needs a big-ass nerf. Not a big-ass nerf to the point where I don't want to use that gun anymore, but it needs a nerf where I don't have to worry about tryhards using the gun and kicking my ass, knowing damn well I'm a third prestige over here, and they're kicking my ass, and they're a fucking level 2 just using the STG, and it's ridiculous. Now, the FG-42, I'm not a big fan of it, but I feel I've seen people use it, and I think a nerf is due, but I don't think it needs to be done now. Now, I think the patch note said something along with, they're also coming with a nerf for the machine pistol, and to me, I don't think it needs a nerf. I think the firing rate does need a nerf, though. I think that needs to slow down just a little bit. But it's a machine pistol. What do you expect? It's firing like 8 bullets into you in less than a couple seconds. Of course you're going to die, you know. If anything needs a nerf, it's going to be like the 1911 or any pistol in hardcore, because it's a one-shot, one-kill. Now, they're also talking about you know, maybe some future nerfs on the M1A1 carbine, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with nerfing it at all. The M1A1 carbine doesn't need to be nerfed, just like the M1 Garand doesn't need to be nerfed. And it's unfair to the majority of the players to listen to the minority and kiss their ass and let them have a vote when they don't even make up 1% of the population of the COD players. And we're just looking to have fun and stream, you know, and prestige, to get master prestige, when these optic and phase guys are out here saying, dude, no, the M1 Garand, it needs to be nerfed, it needs to be nerfed. How about you shut the fuck up and go ahead and buff some shit? Because we need some buffs in a lot of guns. I know one gun I would like to see buffed is the PPSH. I personally think three hit markers in hardcore is bullshit after firing about 10 rounds, you know? And I've seen some other guns like the Type 100, as it's a little bit OP in hardcore, but I think it needs to be buffed just a little bit to make it, I want to say comparable, but more competitive with the Sten, because the Sten is a one-shot, one-kill in core, no matter, or hardcore, no matter what. And they're also talking about, you know, possibly buffing the Bren LMG, the light machine gun, the Bren. I would like to see that. And also they're talking about buffing the toggle action shotgun. And I would definitely like to see that, the toggle action, to get buffed, because I have a lot of heroic toggle actions. Or actually, I only have like one heroic toggle action and a lot of epics. And I don't use them as much as I would like to, because they're just, the range on them is not good enough. And, you know, it's just, it's not as powerful as it should be. Now, the combat shotgun, I think it needs a nerf. As much as it is a shotgun, it does need a nerf. Let's see what else. I heard they're also doing that spawning glitch. You know, they're also talking about fixing that spawning glitch. They've been talking about fixing that for a while now. You know, where you're spectating and shit. I wish they would fix that sooner rather than later, because, you know, the spawn glitch is, it really takes away from the fun, and sometimes you don't even spawn in for the whole entire game, and it just crashes your game. But I think that's going to wrap it up for today, guys. I just wanted to get my opinion out there on this subject, because this subject is a bit of a touchy subject to some COD users. And to be honest, I feel like at this point, pro players should be pushed out of COD if they're going to be making it unfair to the majority. But go ahead and tell me in the comments what you guys think about this. You know, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's push for 100 likes on this video. And, you know, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on post notifications, and catch us in our next live stream. Take care, y'all. Peace.
Recon airborne. We control all objectives. Hold the line. Losing objective Anton. Recon airborne. Searching for targets.
Anton is overrun. Need reinforcements.
Care package descending. Protect the care package descending. Protect the drop zone. Sending motor rounds. Zone and sweep. Well fought. This was an important day.